Do you guys remember this commercial? It shows the absolute sad state that Western entertainment is in. Many people are asking, hey, Boogie, can you name a game that disparages white people? Can you do that? I'll make a video about that on my other channel. But the point is that he doesn't need to. You can notice the culture. When Japan has a commercial that just shows the absolute most normal thing in the world, which is a family enjoying dinner at a restaurant, it made a lot of people sad in the West. They were sad because we don't have here. Like, our commercials just aren't like this. And we know why our commercials aren't like this, because the level of ass hurt from progressive people on Twitter was astonishing. Like they were foaming at the mouth at this commercial. And they couldn't articulate why. They called this white supremacy, if you guys remember. Like, there were a couple of unhinged weirdos that looked at this, and it's like, oh, a normal, happy family, white supremacy. Even though the family is depicting Asian people, but they don't understand that because the way anime is drawn, it's very miniaturist-like, so it's easy to confuse various aspects such as age or race. But anyway, right, there were a lot of windows on Twitter, incredibly unhinged, and it's also the aesthetics, right? It's beautiful to behold. It's not just the fact that it doesn't have any current day messages, like it's a commercial without any sort of race swapping or LGBTQ pandering or cops are evil messages or capitalism bad. You know, like none of those messages that you'd expect in the West. No, it just shows a family that's happy and they're enjoying a meal because it's an advertisement for McDonald's, right? So the idea is trying to associate the restaurant, the brand, with the feeling of happiness, which you get when you're out with your family in town. Now, there was another commercial, very similar, created the same thing. By the way, I would like to point out that even more assert came when artists started Rule 34ing this. I mean, holy shit. The level of anger that some of the progressive displayed on Twitter was, I mean, it's so good that there is a computer screen separating the artist from the public, you know? Because otherwise, but anyway, recently, something very interesting has happened. We get to notice another commercial that came out from Japan, and it's the same thing. It's the beautiful aesthetics are there, the wholesomeness is there. Again, no message besides the fact that, hey, McDonald's is awesome, which is what you would expect to see in a commercial. But this time, this particular commercial is blocked everywhere outside Japan. And many people have suggested, and I do think that they may have a point, with the fact that because they're making Western Japan look bad, this is the next point that they decided to take, to actually ban it based on location. I can't explain any other reason that they would do this. Obviously, in order to ban based on location, you have to make separate clicks. So there is no way that this was done by accident or a mistake. This is done on purpose. And again, it's a commercial, right? So like the whole point of a commercial is to show the product, because everyone knows what McDonald's is, right? But you're showing the product, you're showing the burgers, so that people who see it, they go like, you know what? I have some craving for McDonald's, so they go out and buy the product. And for them to actually region lock this, despite the fact that they know that it's very popular outside of Japan, tells me that this must have been a directive from corporate, right? So like corporate in the West who wants to farm those ESG points, they're like, can you stop making us look bad? Like, I understand in Japan ESG points don't need to be farmed, so you guys do normal business for normal people. We are creating a product for BlackRock and Larry Fink. Like, we don't care about the public. Fuck the public. They can enjoy Bidenomics. We are just making it for the 1%, for the wealthy. Those are the ones paying us. We don't give a shit about the public. That's how I view it. And ironically, though, I hope these brands are going to end up the way of AAA games. Like, if you look at McDonald's, I genuinely do not understand its point in the marketplace anymore. If you look at it, the food has become incredibly expensive, right? And the whole purpose of McDonald's was that, number one, it's fast food, so you just go there and you get your food really fast. And number two, it's cheap, right? So everyone can afford it. If you go at McDonald's now, especially in my country, the cost is somewhat comparable. It's not there, but it's somewhat comparable to dining out. Not fine dining, right? So you're not going to like a luxurious restaurant. But it has gotten very close to the area where you can go to like a medium-sized restaurant and just enjoy a meal. And you have the waiter coming in, and especially if you're looking at America where you're forced to tip. Yeah, you know, like McDonald's plus tip is now equivalent with going out to a medium-sized restaurant, like a medium-level restaurant, and just having a normal meal with a waiter and all of that. And it's not even fast food anymore because all the people that have like the Uber Eats and they're doing the deliveries, they got priority. So you have to wait for them as well. The food is now slower, it's more expensive, and their commercial are not only absolute garbage, but they're pulling shit like this. Like they know what the market wants. They know what the people want to see, but they are so vindictive. Like I just, my God, it's impossible to imagine. Like, put yourself in the shoes of a business that wants to sell a product, and you know what the market wants, and you're like, no, we're not going to give the market what they want. We're going to do the opposite. Why would you do that? What type of company does that? You know, like the left used to be upset at Chick-fil-A, right? Because Chick-fil-A would donate money to organizations that they didn't like. Maybe it's time for right-wingers to stop being a little bit upset at McDonald's as well, right? Or at least demand some explanations. Like, it would be interesting. I would love to find out, yes, why did you region lock this in the West? Why is it only available in Japan? I mean, again, it's a commercial, right? Like, the idea of a commercial is that you're paying money for people to see it. So the more people that see the commercial, the better for your company. Why on earth would you region lock a commercial? Like, what is the point for that? Anyway, if you guys can figure it out, let me know what you think in the comment section. And, of course, if you want to support the channel, there is a link in the pinned comment, which takes you to my Subscribe Star, or heaven forbid, my Patreon. And I guarantee to you those aren't region locked, okay? So you can share them around if you so desire. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Take care.